Hi, Internet, primarily YouTube. It is October the 21st, mid afternoon. My name is Max. This is going to be an open journal series. The name of it is Tongue in Cheek, the life as an Autismophrenic. I am very much on the spectrum, and I am hoping to use this public journal as a way of reflecting on my life, my place in the world in relation to others, and hopefully be able to, I guess, send messages to my future self. Main thing that's been going on today that has been affecting me, that thankfully I've had a good breakthrough in, is I have been putting a lot of resources into taking care of my cat. Her name is Catlin. She is a gray short hair cat around 9 or 10 years old. We don't know exactly. She is a little sweetheart, and she had an unfortunate health scare. Something going on with her larynx, making it difficult for her to breathe. But she's going to be okay. I talked to the vets, followed their advice, didn't spend too much money, and she has the right medicine for her, and she's going to be okay. With regards to where I'm at in life, I am trying my best to take care of my health. Physical, mental, emotional, as best I can. Being on the spectrum and not having confirmation medically that I was on the spectrum until the past week or so, and being the age of 29 makes all of this kind of a massive reframing of my entire life. I've gone through many different masks, I've gone through many different labels, and it's been a long time coming that I finally have this medical confirmation, and I'm overall grateful for that. It's just gonna take some time for me to recontextualize all of it, because I definitely share a lot of kinship emotionally and mentally with the experiences of those on the spectrum. That feeling of alienation, that feeling of isolation socially. I'm trying my best to work with it. I'm glad that I still have friends. I'm glad that I have family who care about me, and a roof over my head, and a pet that loves me and that I can take care of. The big thing that my counselor has recommended I focus on is recognizing that my emotions and my thoughts, they are like water flowing down a river, and I need to focus on not getting caught up in the rapids and in the currents and in the shifts in the flow. And so I have to recognize what the emotions that I am experiencing are. I have to work on my interoception, as the terminology is called. With the sickness that my cat was dealing with, I recognized that her illness was of a very high and dangerous priority. And so I was faced with the grim reality that my cat could die any moment. I did everything I could, and she's okay now, and she's properly treated. But while I was going through that, I was facing fear, anguish, a deep sadness, because this would be the second time that I had lost a pet, if it happened. And I'm just really glad that she's going to be okay. And so I recognize that if I acknowledge my emotions and receive the message that they are sending, and the water flows and goes down the river. I can't say how frequently I'll be doing these journal entries. I'm going through quite a lot right now, but I can definitely say that I think that they will be helpful. I know that there are others who have experienced a very similar, well, actually no, I don't know how many other people have experienced the path in life that I have. And I suppose this is a signal to others who may have experienced some of the more severe levels of executive dysfunction that can be indicative of neurodivergence. If you'd like to be on this journey with me, feel free to subscribe. I don't really have anything to sell. I don't really have anything to market. I just feel like my story is worth sharing, and am hopeful that by doing so, I might be able to remove that sense of solitude that others like me, I am sure, go with day by day. If you made it all the way through to the end and are happy to listen to me and be a part of my story, I am greatly appreciative of that. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.